Russell Westbrook deserves an apology, and he's making that loud and clear in Denver. At this point, it's undeniable. Russell Westbrook deserves an apology, not just from the media, but from fans, scouts, and just about everyone who counted him out. The man once mocked with the nickname Westbrick is rewriting his story in Denver, and he's doing it loud enough for everyone to hear. Let's not sugarcoat it. When the Denver Nuggets signed Westbrook, the reactions were overwhelmingly negative. Critics predicted chaos. Anonymous scouts scoffed at the move, suggesting he should be cut. ESPN graded the deal poorly, and pundits like Skip Bayless blasted his shooting and turnover rate, calling him a liability. But Nikola Jokić believed in him, and that belief may have saved Westbrook's career. Westbrook's resurgence. Since joining the Nuggets, Westbrook has been on a mission. Over his last 15 games in the 2024-25 season, he's averaged over 15 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds per game, while shooting a blistering 56% from the field. For a player supposedly washed, that's anything but ordinary. And this isn't a brief hot streak. The Nuggets are 9-2 when Westbrook starts. That's not coincidence. That's impact. His chemistry with Jokic is building into one of the NBA's most intriguing partnerships. For a player once accused of being selfish and erratic, Westbrook is thriving in a structured system built around ball movement and trust. From MVP to misfit, and back in 2016, Westbrook was at the peak of the basketball world, an MVP and a triple-double machine. But after difficult stints in Houston, Washington, and especially with the Lakers, his reputation took a hit. By the time he signed a 2-year deal with Denver, most assumed it was his last chance. And to be fair, the early games in Denver didn't silence the doubters. Critics still saw the erratic shooting and questioned his fit alongside a methodical, cerebral player like Jokic. But gradually, Westbrook started to shift the narrative, not with words, but with production. A new role, a new Russ. In Denver, Westbrook has embraced a role that mirrors Bruce Brown's from the Nuggets' 2023 championship run. He cuts off the ball, facilitates in transition, and works within the system. He's not dominating the ball. He's maximizing every touch. In many ways, he's reinvented himself. His passing, long a strength, is now more measured and precise. Whether it's a cross-court dime to a corner shooter or a perfectly timed lob to Jokic, Westbrook is facilitating the way a point guard should, and the numbers back it up. When Westbrook and Jokic share the floor, Denver outscores opponents by 11.5 points per 100 possessions. In pick-and-roll situations, their chemistry is undeniable. Russ knows when to attack and when to defer. He's leveraging Jokic's gravity to get cleaner looks and using his screens to slash to the rim, one of the deadliest weapons in his arsenal. Shooting and defense. The evolution. Westbrook's shooting has also taken a noticeable leap. Over his last 6 games, he's shooting 46% from the field and 36% from beyond the arc. A far cry from the days when defenses dared him to shoot. The key difference: shot selection. He's taking smarter, in-rhythm shots, often wide open thanks to the attention Jokic commands. But perhaps the most surprising transformation has come on defense. Long criticized for being disengaged on that end, Westbrook is now embracing the challenge. Coach Michael Malone noted that in crunch time, Russ was consistently assigned to guard the opposing team's best scorer during his Clippers stint, and that reputation has carried into Denver. He's already earned Denver's coveted Defensive Player of the Game chain, and rightfully so. He's locking down ball handlers, generating steals, and turning defense into offense. His hustle is contagious. Intangibles that matter beyond the box score, Westbrook's presence in the locker room has been crucial. The version of Russ we're seeing in Denver is energetic, vocal, and fully bought in. He's the one hyping up teammates, diving for loose balls, and pushing the tempo, not just with his legs, but with his leadership. Gone is the stigma from his Lakers tenure. In Denver, he's not clashing with stars or disrupting chemistry. He's enhancing it. Critics turn to believers. Even the harshest voices are starting to come around. After a win against Utah in December 2024, where he logged a rare turnover-free triple-double, the apologies started rolling in. That night, he joined Jokic and Domantas Sabonis as one of the only players to notch a perfect triple-double with 0 turnovers. Shannon Sharpe, once skeptical, called Denver a dangerous team and credited Westbrook as a key reason why. Skip Bayless, who once shredded him over turnovers, has had to eat his words. Russ is averaging just 2.6 turnovers per game, a major improvement for someone once known for careless decision-making. What comes next?